Welcome back to Second and Oliver. I'm stuck with you guys and we're always smiling. Yeah, it was a super eventful morning. What happened with Razor Blade. I'll try to show you guys some clips of that. That was crazy. But yeah, we're about to deal with some Sunday dinner, which is a typical Sunday dinner in Jamaica. Today we're having rice and peas cooked by Ianja. I'll be doing some fried chicken, and I guess there'll also be some fried plantain as well. Anything else on the menu here?
I should think that's it.
That should be
We
it.
have the luxury of vegetable and the shredder and all of them good stuff there.
That would be the only thing that's me. Now do the shrimp.
The shrimp?
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it.
Yeah. So you don't know it's a Sunday right now, and Ianja is cooking some peas. So you're gonna make them soften up and thing, ain't it?
Yeah.
What are you training?
Pimento seed, garlic, and some thyme.
Pimento seed, garlic, and some thyme. Awesome. And then I will be dealing with some fried chicken. It's not there yet, you know, but it's coming. In today's video, I really don't want to make it feel like it's like any form of cooking tutorial. Today, I just really wanted to just relax and just chat and just have a vibe. But running into one small issue right now. We're trying to do the fried chicken, but I have no eggs, so I don't really know how I'm going to actually get the. I've done a whole fried chicken already. I'll put the link already. I'll put the link somewhere up the top. But I never wanted to do it that way. I wanted to have like a crispy crust, but I don't know. I think maybe I can try to use coconut milk to kind of make it kind of thick so that it can hold the flour. Yo, cooking outdoors is all about experimentation. Like, everything doesn't have to go as planned. It could be rustic. Once it tastes good, I'm perfectly fine with that. So that's gonna be the vibe. Aya's peas is soft right now, so it's telling me that I need to go get the show on the road. So what's the plans with that?
It's coconut milk.
Coconut milk? With?
The water from the peas.
So coconut milk with the water from the peas. And what you go put inside it?
Pepper, a little bit more thyme, and some scallion.
Pepper, some thyme, some scallion.
Alright, so I'm gonna put some butter now, because I know butter make it better.
Oh yeah.
You see that dark?
Mm-hmm.
The coconut milk look like it lost now. Don't worry guys, it's there.
I think it's gonna be a very rich rice and peas. So for me as a kid, seeing my parents or grandmother cook rice and peas, there's always a debate about the pepper busting.
I mean,
And you
I'm not
say
cooking
you go,
for any kids, so
you're gonna pierce yours?
yeah, I did.
You did pierce it? Okay.
To give it that extra flavor. It's not gonna be too spicy, but to give it that flavor there, plus when it's a boil, you're gonna smell it. Oh god. Even though you're not cook for the smell only, but the taste, but we're adult.
Right.
Nothing wrong. But yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so my simple trick, I'm just gonna use the coconut milk. I'm gonna add some. If you guys saw my last video with the wings, one thing different with the butter is that I'm gonna use in the flour is that I'm going to be using a little bit of baking powder. I think that will help with the bubbly. I don't know. I'm just experimenting, and that's what makes it fun. Coconut milk. Alright, so we got the fire going. Nice little fire. Frying pan on top. So you definitely want to have enough cooking oil that covers the chicken like halfway. So you're gonna cook each side halfway up. Yeah. So I guess it won't be technically like a deep fry. A little bit more. Alright.
Just need it to steam now.
You guys want to see? I'm sure you guys do.
Let's see.
So we have a rice and peas. Nice color and thing. Yeah. So if you go steam it down.
I'm not gonna add any water to it. I'm just gonna let it steam and remove some of the coal from underneath it. AKA turn down the fire. That's a part of it.
It's a windy day here, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna start dropping in some seasonings.
Jimmy, help me.
Hold on.
Hold on.
People don't know, so them pot lid are weigh about 7-8 pounds.
Alright, it works.
You got it?
Let me seal it. Alright, I'm gonna remove the coal so you can just steam. Because that coal is too high. That's how we turn down the fire in the forest. Okay.
Right now, I'm gonna turn up mine liquor.
Oh.
So guys, people always ask me why do I put the onion in their hole. I mean, for one, it's a nice aesthetic for video, but I find that when the skin is on the onions, it gives it a nice, it's a protective barrier for whatever is inside, like all the spices, all the flavor, to slowly seep out of it. Because if you ever cut up garlic before and just throw it inside of the frying pan, you see how quickly it just burns and dries out. You don't get a slow diffusion of the flavors. That's my stupid idea, still stupid advice, but yeah, hey, you can do it if you want, don't do it if you don't want to. So onion, ginger, a nice red pepper. It looks like a cherry, but it really isn't. And usually I would throw a whole clove of garlic because I love garlic, but yeah, this also has a skin on for the same exact reasons. You guys might have seen on my video several times where I make like a garlic confit, where I have this whole, cut the top off, throw some olive oil in, and leave the skin on and allow all of this to get mushy inside. It's the same idea with the onion and everything else. I just saw here one pot star fry, I just feel hungry now. And I tell you, it just like I say, yeah, food
I
around.
feel like something gonna happen, yes. Like the food's so ready.
I love to hear it. So, perfect combination to the fried chicken, outdoor rice and peas, the coconut milk and everything on the seasoning. I think it should be a really good dish. Alright, so we have our whole chicken. I did it my way, which is the spatchcocking. I love to do it that way because you get me, the more you don't cut up the pieces of meat, is the less it will dry out. So I like doing it that way, and it's a lazy man way of doing it actually if you don't like cutting up chicken. So yeah, I don't remember scientifically, but I think you can marinate chicken for up to like 3 days or something like that. So it's on that borderline right now, and lucky enough we have it vacuum sealed, so with that extends the life about twice or 3 times. So yeah, so we're just gonna dip it into some the coconut milk, then the flour, then drop it to rest. So we have our chicken there inside that. I'll drop it in the flour. So this has been in here for probably at least 8 minutes, and you realize it's not burnt, slowly doing its thing. Have the chicken already packed with the flour and everything. So next step is just to drop it into the fryer, and we should be good. So we got the whole bird. Slowly we drop her in. Hope this frying pan don't move. I'll be adding a great amount of weight to it. Baby, don't move. Boom.
What I help with?
So of course with meat, it tends to shrink and move. So we're trying to do it to make sure it stays flat.
Okay.
I find usually like the rib, the inner parts of the meat, that's where you want to definitely cook first. You understand? So once that part is cooked, you're almost guaranteed the box will end up with. But
good idea. We're smart, you know. I'm a girl, you mistake.
Alright guys, usually when I try to do a dish, I try to match like both things to be done at the same time. So here has what now? A little bit more steaming to go, but nice shelly, have flavor, right amount of peas to rice balance. So That is a vibe. Chicken usually like this. If you were to time it, because you have to think about like the weight of the chicken as well. It's a very small, it's a smaller chicken. I would say probably like about 15-20 minutes. About 20 minutes on each side should go. But what I always try to do is to make sure that the golden brown it's nice and it doesn't happen too quick. So if you drop it in and it gets golden brown in like 2 minutes, you're that not cook.
I can take out these now.
Thank you, Lord, for somebody that does that. I hear people serving my rice and peas and the time's still in there, but can't manage it.
It's not hot, none at all. You need to just remove them because them serve the purpose already.
Alright, thank you.
You don't need them anymore.
Thank you.
I mean, enough to drop them in the fire, but you get it. You don't need them no more.
Some people serve with the food, it's a bit tight, them escape. I don't mind seeing 1 or 2, that's okay. But like, yeah, if you can
if you can remove them, you remove them.
But if you can't, you can, but try.
If you don't want, use a fork.
Oh yeah, it's easier.
Yeah. You don't need them again.
You guys realize onion still in there going well. Just increase the time of how long the onion can stay in there and release flavors then. So you see we're not talking stupidness, bruv. And now we can flip Now we can flip our chicken, bruv. Ooh. So I'm on the top of this because with a cast iron pan you're gonna always have a little bit of coloration because it's black. So, and every time you cook in a casty, you know, you are basically seasoning your pan every single time you cook in there. The pan just gets better and better. Anyway, cover it down. Another time. And just leave her to go. Alright, so took out the stone because it's pressing very heavily on the frying pan. I don't want it to burn too much on the skin, which will happen because I can't really modulate the heat very well. But yeah, remove some of the sticks, kind of lessen the fire, and yeah, chicken is almost done. Here asking me to make some, what do you want to make again?
Sorrel jam.
The sorrel jam sauce thing. Honestly, I'm not in the mood, but I'll try something. But I really don't want to make. I'm not a gravy eater. Some persons love to have them chicken and rice and piece of gravy. For me, it's a here and there process. But yeah. So I'm gonna use one of Iandra's favorite catchphrases. Are you guys ready? Can you guess it? Drop in the comments and let me know. 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to lie to you. I like cooking with Iandra.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Juicy and nice.
Oh my god, so I'm going to give it a little stir so. As I say, once the stone is on it, because of the excess pressure, I have a little bit of that, but I can scrape off, no problem. That's why I say I don't keep on the stone. Because usually if you go to like a fast food restaurant and they deep fry a chicken, it's usually in a basket. So the chicken never touches the direct heat source. But we're out of doors, so. But I think I took it off just in time, took off the stone just in time.
And the onion still a go strong.
Onion still a go strong, pepper still a go strong. It's a vibe. Rice and peas over there has good flavor. I like how it tastes. So I think it's gonna be a great dinner. The only thing that's left to really do, we'll fry plantain, yeah, running fry plantain, you know?
Yeah.
And we have final thing would be I hate gravy, but let's do it.
It is. I don't even understand that the statement there.
You know, they're gonna fight me in the comments.
Who wanna like gravy? I not even see how that makes sense.
Alright. I was trying to time this perfectly with the rice so that the chicken can be crispy, crunchy and hot, but I can't leave it much longer. We're gonna pull it out. Oh no, it's falling apart. And that's how you know it's tender. Remember, I have a cooling rack, so that kind of helps the oil like dripping off. So we got our cooling rack. Please don't break apart because you were holding on so well before. Look at that. Look at that, mate. Can you imagine the leg just drop off? I would cry. You see? The chicken had dropped. Sunday dinner done. Change of plans. I'm gonna leave it right there because keep it warm, you know? That's fine with me. Make love to me, girl. Wine on on it. I'm here to rock your world. That's fine with me. Make love to me, girl. This sauce I'm about to make will be utter madness, but you know what? I don't care. I really don't know. I am all about reinventing the wheel. So we're going to take some of this to chicken oil without the crisp. And now what if the gravy come out stupid? That's how you go. I don't like gravy, so it don't matter. A joke. So we have the oil. I'm gonna use chicken marinade. That's got a lot of flavor, yeah. And really, the star of the show is quite frankly the sorrel sauce. So I kind of want to play on it, you know. I'm a bit crazy with it, but no problem. It's a sorrel sauce. I'm not gonna waste even a drop of it. Not even a drop. If you grew up in a family like mine when I was a kid, you know, the toothpaste tube, you would cut it open and get everything. It's so funny some people think I'm uptown or whatever. It's crazy to be quite frank. I was always kind of experimented from I was a kid when it came on to food. My dumbest experiment, I think, was when I tried to put lime in milk. Boy, was that a sad mistake. So anyway, the oil already have I had some pimentos in there as well. The oil has the onion, the ginger, everything, all those spices are in there, so already has a nice flavor base. Plus the sauce itself the sorrel sauce itself already has, you know, the sorrel and those seasonings. So, and then of course the marinade. So I'm gonna let that cook down a little bit and see what kind of foolishness this comes out to be. There is one crazy thing I want to add to it. Wow, I quite like it. So based on that flavor profile, when you think about sorrel, listen to me, man. I am filming. When you think about sorrel, it kind of has this. You can juice it. So I'm gonna add something kind of dumb. Something kind of dumb. And I hope this doesn't ruin it. But I kind of want splash of it. I'm not gonna kill it. There's a lot more lime juice in there. I know some person's gonna say, "Oh my God, you're wasting the lime juice. You could make lemonade or whatever." A bit of that, a bit of hog dirt, just a little bit. Has a nice color. Let me taste the flavors of it. Ooh. So I'm gonna leave this to boil for a little bit. Alright, so we took it off. The stones, of course. But anyway, the same flour that we use to batter the chicken with all the seasoning, I'm gonna use some back in here. Usually it's best if you put in some water. You know what? Don't be a dummy. Yeah, sometimes laziness will kill a dish. So yeah, if you throw the flour in there just like that, it's gonna get like heavy clumps and you don't want it. So just start with some water, mix it out a bit. You can use cornstarch as well, but I kinda want the seasoning from out of that flour. Do it in moderation until you get the thickness that you want. Alright, the next step in this in the sorrel jelly, there are actual sorrel petals in there. So I'm gonna toss those because yeah, they're a little bit on the firmer end. So yeah, you don't want too much of that to be obstructing the sauce. Alright, so them say them want a gravy, you know. So not really trying to make a sauce. Generally you move the spoon like here, we'll feel more sauce consistency, but this is more of a gravy consistency. A little bit more liquidy. By the time this cools down and the sugars kind of caramelize up, it's going to get a little bit thicker. So I think this is okay. So I'm going to chop up chicken, rice and peas. Now no vegetables on the sides, but it's a great dinner it seems. Yeah, me on. Chicken, still nice and crispy, and it's been off the fire for about 30 minutes or so. Okay. All right, so we are at the end of what I think was a great weekend. Weekend I was chilled, you know, tried some pretty decent food. We didn't get to do much exploring, but maybe another time when I come back here, I'll definitely do that. I'll drop Michael's link in the description box as well as Iandra and Jason's, so you guys can maybe go check them out. And if it's your first time watching a video from me, do consider subscribing. I'll appreciate it, so we can get to 100,000 subscribers. And yeah, drop a like on the video if you enjoy content like these. Yeah, it was great waking up to this view in the morning, but all good things come to an end. We're going to be heading back into hustling, bustling Kingston. But remember these few things: love, nature, and adaptation. And always remember, keep the link.